Hey guys, we're here today to review the Mount to Coast R1 shoe. We were sent these in the mail to try out. This is an unsponsored video, and we want to give you guys a little bit more information on how these shoes been for us so far. One of the things that's cool about this shoe is it has a dual lacing system. So on the top, you have half the shoe that's more of a traditional lace up, where you can adjust that. But then lower down, you do have separate adjustments for the forefoot and the midfoot. So those are really nice for if your feet become a little bit more swollen with longer runs or something like that. You can cinch the little piece towards the bottom and adjust that up and down to tighten it. And then you can also lace and tie the shoes up at the top. So we liked that about the shoe. In terms of the material, I really liked that it's super thin and lightweight, but also feels durable. It's definitely breathable. I feel like my feet have room to breathe and don't feel like they're stuffy inside the shoe, so that's super nice. So in terms of the midsole and the outsole of the shoes, you'll find a light cell foam, a nitrogen-infused PIBA blend that's paired with zero sag inserts for stability and durability. I feel like this combo delivers a really smooth but natural ride with just the right amount of balance of cushioning and responsiveness. I would say that this shoe is really lightweight, more than anything I've ever walked or ran in. I typically train in Brooks, either the Glycerin or some of the other models like the Adrenaline, and this shoe is super light, so I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it, but it's actually super comfortable and really nice for jogging. In terms of flexibility, I would say the sole isn't super flexible, but that's not a problem for me as I honestly prefer not to have shoes that bend in half. I feel like those probably don't provide enough support. The outsole doesn't have a ton of grip on it. The logs aren't as thick as you would see on some of their other models, but it is made for like paved trails. So I didn't have any issues with that. And I don't feel like I'm sliding around in this shoe at all when I'm taking it for jogs or walks. So just to wrap up our review of the Mount to Coast R1, some of the things I really liked about it was that it's a lightweight shoe. It's breathable. It has an adjustable fit. It's reasonably priced, and honestly, guys, it's pretty durable. The one thing that I wasn't super crazy about is the slider on the lower portion of the shoe that helps adjust the drawstring on more of like the top of the forefoot. It's a great system, but I do feel like the slider kind of gets caught sometimes. It's not super smooth, so it does take a little bit of finagling to be able to get it to adjust properly. Overall, though, I would recommend this shoe. I feel like it has served a great job in just walking and jogging and things like that, and so I would recommend it, but we are curious to know what you guys think, so let us know what you think.